Ku Klux Klan was formed in 1866 by former Confederate General Nathan Bedford Forrest. They devised rituals, costumes, secret languages, and participated in hooded midnight rides. The main goal was to recreate white supremacy of plantation class and Southern democratic power. The Force Acts were put in place to help suppress the KKK activity. The Force Acts of 1870 was an act that restricted the first wave of the groups that made up the KKK. In this act, the government banned the use of terror, force, or bribery to prevent people from voting because of their race. Other laws banned the KKK entirely. Hundreds of KKK members were arrested and tried as common criminals and terrorists. The impeachment of Johnson was the first impeachment in history of a sitting United States president. Johnson was impeached for his efforts to undermine congressional policy. He was acquitted by one vote. He was impeached for high crimes and misdemeanors. The House's main concern was his violation of the Tenure of Office Act, of which had removed Edwin M. Stanton, the Secretary of War, from office and replaced him with Ulysses S. Grant. The Tenure of Office Act was a federal law that was designed to restrict the power of the president to remove certain office holders without the approval of the Senate. The law was enacted on March 3, 1867, over the veto of President Johnson. It purported to deny the president the power to remove any executive officer who had been appointed by a past president without the advice and consent of the Senate, unless the Senate approved the removal during the next full session of Congress. Seward's Folly was the purchase of the Alaska Territory by the U.S. from Russia in the year 1867 by a treaty ratified by the Senate. The purchase, made at the initiative of the United States Secretary of War William H. Seward, gained 586,412 square miles of new territory.